Welcome back. So we just killed this reindeer. We only got a fine skin out of it. Oh, but we leveled hide working, so I'll take it. 80%. Can we make it home? Does it hurt to try? Oh, we're so close. Okay. Now, I've given this advice a million times. Don't crawl, just go to sleep. But I'm not going to take my own advice in this one instance, because I'm so close to a cellar with all of this meat. Oh, that's interesting. Crawling creates fatigue. I wonder if I'm going to fall asleep inadvertently or uncontrollably or whatever. Reflexively maybe is the word. I don't know. Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. We made it, fam. I hope we didn't lose that bird skin. We may lose it. It's in the cellar, but I don't know if that helps protect skins or not. I've always assumed it does. And it's protected for now, but we'll see. Okay. Just gonna crawl into my shelter and fall asleep. Okay, now I can feed my dog. I should have dropped the bones as well. Okay. Excuse me. Now let's deal with this bird skin. I still have a few things. What are you barking at? Gave you a fresh bone. Okay, now we're going to do some more drying. We brought back some cords, so we have lots and lots of 8-foot cord. Bring it out. Bring it all out. Bring it all out. We just harvested it. It's not going to spoil. Drop that. Drop. Oh no, there's no fire, there's no 3, there's just 2. Okay. Drop 9 of these. Okay. Cookery, dry, 16. I forgot you need the knife. And yes, I know, as I've said many times before, you can use a knife or a tool that's adjacent to you, but I always want it in my inventory just from, it makes more intuitive sense to me that that's how the game should be. So I play it as though it were designed the way I would design it. One, 16, repeat, 1, 16, repeat. We're running out of gas. Hopefully we can get this done. But yeah, we've kind of messed up because we're going to be asleep for most of the daylight hours. And those hours are very scarce. So it isn't a good idea to sleep the day away. That's still being prepared. And so after 2 deer, we've got 208 reindeer cuts being prepared. And we have no cooked food. And try to use as few twigs as possible. And still cook this legitimately, i.e. without the fire burning out first. Because there's only 2 of them. I'm hoping this is enough. But maybe it isn't. Well, we can throw 2 more branches on. Surely that's enough. Okay. We're not going to be awake to find out. Okay. Probably both tasty, but on a good day they're both delicious, not just tasty. Ooh. Excuse me. Get an axe. Have a drink. Yeah, this is the absolute worst time of day to be vigorous, is late evening. What am I going to do to kill time? Get off the fur, you stupid hound. Get out of the cellar. And then he just walks away. Okay. Yeah, my dog might not be well trained, but I sure am. That's what it feels like. Okay. Ba-bum. Is there any herb lore? Ah, yes, they're still there. The whimsical mushroom. Don't know what else to do, so I'm just going to chop down some trees or something. We don't have any slender trunks, do we? So things a little more organized. The boards should have their own pile. And then the firewood maybe here. Drop the axe, that'll be enough. Okay. It's a little better. I mean, hunting at night in summer is one thing, but what can I do? All right, I dropped it just to pick it back up. Do I want to make anything? I could make some cords. That takes time. There you go. Okay, I'll make some cords. I don't like starting a second one, but this one started at 22 pounds, and so it's more efficient to use this one. And I'm going to use this one. So there. Time equipment, cord, 1. Okay. Decent cord, which I drop. Rest the fatigue. Repeat. Decent cord, which I drop. Press the fatigue. You get the idea. That's a hair. Do I want to try to trap it? Do I have any? I don't have any turnips. Don't know where I left my turnips. I don't think I brought them with me. They belong in the cellar if I did. No, my turnips disappeared somewhere on the road with my berries. I think they're in another cellar somewhere, far, far away. That's certainly one disadvantage of having a lot of cellars, is if you leave things in a cellar and you don't make note of it. Maybe the one in Remy? Don't know. Anyway. Repeat. Drop. Repeat. There's the hare. He came right up next to me. I could have kicked him. Oh well. Wonder if I can still buy turnips. Maybe I'll see about buying some turnips and trying to catch that hare. Okay, we're starting to be able to see again. Let's feed the dog. And any food for us? Just a little bit. Ah, we should have done that. Should have been doing that, not making freaking cord. Anyway, I know that that wasn't available all night, but it was available for the last few pieces of cord anyway. But we're gonna sleep now. And now it's early morning. Feed the dog again, or he looks to be on his bone, so yeah. Yeah, I've got what I should. Okay. Now at some point this snow is going to make it fatiguing just to walk. I don't think we're at that point yet. Looks like a light dusting on the ground, but that's all. But we are hungry. And we're probably going to, I think we're done with these deer. I'm 99% sure the drop stuff here doesn't have any stuff, but let's just be cautious. And let's see if we can find that elk, or if it's despawned or long gone or whatever. Our knife, our sword. It's definitely nice to have a cabin, but it's really not necessary. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Got most of the day ahead of us. We'll stop in here and see if they have turnips. Or if turnip season is over, or otherwise. Well, 193 turnips. So we'll just say hello. Not Yeah, we traded that with him. Otherwise the sage wouldn't have any goods. Okay. I wonder if in order to get a spear, like a Kamalei spear, I'd have to trade like a fine spear, and then the guy would stop wielding his his Kamalei, and then he'd be willing to trade it. So, well, it's an idea anyway. Okay, a long, long time ago there was an elk here. Is there an elk here now? There's some tracks. There's very fresh elk tracks. So yeah, that's a little bit unrealistic about the game. It's all too common that the animals don't move like this, but that's okay. We can't do any herb lore here. because we know what heather is. And we know what Talervo's gift mushrooms are. So it's the old 3 weather lore head start. And yeah. Okay, this is like all over the place now. Very fresh leading there, but then it goes back up there, and then it goes up there. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hello, elk. Is it a big elk? No. If it was a big elk, we would have left it alone, because we need a big elk for that, I assume. Although it might spawn one for that or something. Anyway. We gave you a head start. And now we're going to kill you. Sorry about that. Let's wield our sword. I thought he was going to let me just walk right up to him. And then I would have had a big dilemma, because it's like, if they don't even try to get away, am I supposed to let them live? Is this an exploit? He really wasted a lot of, and now she's wasted a lot more. Yeah, she's already toast. Not even gonna rest, because she's gonna wear out before we do. He says confidently. She almost didn't. She almost didn't. Okay, let's walk. Let's rest a bit now. Okay. Okay. Only got fine. I was hoping that when we hit 80% that superior would almost be automatic, but that is not the case. At least not so far. Maybe when we hit 81 and it'll offset the weight of the knife. Butcher. Might have to sleep here. It's like right around 24 hours since we killed the deer, isn't it? Or was that 2 days ago? Okay, we can just skip one sacrifice and it's not the end of the world. So you drop everything and rest our fatigue off. And try to make it back. I'm as hungry as a bear. But am I as hungry as a hungry bear? Or maybe a bear just ate. This is twice in a row where it's going to be very touch and go. I think this is going to be even harder to do. Oh, it hasn't given me that message where it says you are sleepy and extremely tired. Okay, I was wrong. This one was better. Drop that. Drop those, except for one. Drop that and drop that. And throw the dog a fresh elk bone. Should we try cooking now? No, we're just gonna be hungry for a little while. I'm gonna wake up because I'm hungry, and then we'll cook it. Okay, hunger wakes you. We're tired, but that's fine. I don't really want to fart around with small fires and how many branches. I'm just going to use my regular. It's winter. It's nice to have a fire, even if I'm barely using any of the fire to cook meat. It's just nice to have a fire. So let's make a proper fire this time. Okay, 160, 176. Select 9 cuts. Anyway, we're going to make at least 8 cuts. Oops. Cookery roast. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. Forget the dog. We'll start feeding the dog cuts when he starts participating in the hunt, which will happen when the snow gets here. Okay. Let's get some 8-footers out. Okay. That's plain good. We didn't get any delicious? Oh, we got 1 delicious. Okay. Oh no, I didn't notice that I was weary. Okay. So we got some progress made. Back to sleep. We're going to sleep most of the day away, but not all of it. Sleep till noon, hungry as a bear. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.